So recently I've been finding many different tactics and methods of connecting with HNIs, high net worth individuals. One of them being sending them a shoe in a courier box, not a pair of shoes, just one shoe. And in the letter I mention what I want from them, which is mentorship. And then the second paragraph is the reason I've put a shoe in the box is to represent that I have one foot in the door. If you meet me, it will allow me to have both of my feet in the door. So kind of a humorous courier slash package that I'm sending to all these different people. I just want to represent why I'm doing like stuff like this and why you should be gambling, not in the traditional sense of gambling. I'll explain to you what gambling is in a way that can be advantageous to you and how you can gamble essentially with zero risk. Today is 24th June 2022. I've officially made 1 lakh rupees.
All right, Shrey, what's your question, my friend?
Okay, so firstly, why am I sending like shoes and all different kinds of gifts to HNIs that I get a contact of and find out about them? It's because firstly, I just want mentorship from anybody that I think is accomplished in life right now. So, and I'm trying to get to know people in the city that I'm in since I've just moved here. The reason why I'm calling this particular method gambling is because if you really think about it, there is no guarantee that these people that I send these couriers to reply, right? There's no guarantee. They are pretty busy people and there is no guarantee that I receive a reply. But so far I've had 100% reply rate. That says something. That says that I know how to gamble effectively. Gambling in the common sense means, you play a game and it's luck based and you have to try to get the odds in your favor, but still nothing is in your control. Whereas the gambling I'm talking about is a situation where you don't know what's gonna happen. True, the solution is not in your control, right? But there is unlimited upside, and that's why you do it. People get addicted to gambling. Why don't they get addicted to taking risks in the real life where there is actual upside and no downside? All right, in gambling you lose money. In the gambling that I'm talking about, you lose a bit of money as well. But like what? The courier ka like cost, the shoe ka cost, not much else, right? Yeah, you don't lose respect, you don't get disheartened, you don't feel bad about yourself. You got to do stuff like this, and I'll tell you ways to gamble properly in my definition. But I just want you to understand this principle where the same principle applies to everything else. You have to look for something, all right, whatever you want, whatever goal you have, lowest investment with the highest upside. All right, we're trying to minimize risk while maximizing the upside at the same time. And risk could be in any kind of situation. It could be in dating, it could be in business, it could be in your career, it could be in your school, college, whatever. How to minimize risk while maximizing the upside. So I'll give you examples for each. So let's say dating, you like someone but you don't have the balls to approach. Fine, no problem. How can you get what you want while minimizing the risk? The risk being rejection and the upside is being you get a date. All right, so I won't give you the traditional answer of just approach and it doesn't matter if you get rejected. I'll give you a more better solution, which is not the ideally you should approach, but I'm just telling you how to minimize risk. The way you minimize risk is you do some kind of finesse. I've made multiple videos on finesse. Finesse, how you do it in this situation would be like, let's say you're anxious talking to a good looking girl. You talk to an ugly looking girl, a friend that's friends with the girl that you want. And then you could do something that way, right? You could be friends with her circle, which you don't like it. So you are not anxious about it. You're friends with them, then automatically you get interested. You get introduced to this girl that you like, and then it goes from there. Okay, that's one way of gambling in the dating scene. In business, gambling is like, okay, what do I invest in? Okay, which will cost me super less, but give me lots of money. Will give me lots of money, and there is no downsides to it. Like the quality of my products will remain high. Everything will remain high. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say you want to develop a product, but you don't have the money to hire labor to develop the product. What you're gonna do is instead find ways to hire labor for free. And the way you hire labor for free is, just think about how labor works. You have to pay labor at the end of 30 days. You don't have to pay them anything in the start. So you have 30 days of free labor, and in 30 days you have to make sure that you make enough money. So essentially you can have unlimited free labor. And also another way of hiring labor for free is hiring on a commission based role. I don't have the ability to pay you, but I'll give you a handsome commission if you work. Okay, like even if the role is not sales related, you can just say, since you are joining so early in the company and help me developing my product, all sales for the first year I'll give you 50% of the profit. You understand? So that's gambling over here. That is finesse over here. In career, let's say you want to get a job but you don't have any degree, you don't have a resume. How do you gamble? You go on a website, you go to the company that you want to work for, you call them, you say, hi, I'm a science student and I would like to get a job. That's it. You just ask it. It's a gamble, but there's unlimited upside. The upside being you get the job, right? Very few people do this. There is no downside. What's he gonna say? Sorry, we don't have an opening. Cut. Next business, call. Do you understand? And yeah, again, same principle applies with everything else. So I just want you to shift your perspective to learn how to take more risk. And it's not even risk. Do you understand? Like in your mind it's risk, but actually it's just some garbage. Like it should not even be second thought. It should just be like your natural state. Okay, I work like this, I call whoever I want, I approach whoever I want, I do this, I go out whenever I want, I do whatever I want, right? But you make sure that your downside is minimized fully. Like you can't say, okay, Shrey told me to gamble, let me try to jump off this bridge, let's see like if I die or not. The risk is that you will die. We are not talking about taking risk. We're talking about taking risk which is so low, but the upside is unlimited. Just like gambling. Just think of gambling when I say this. Gambling, like there's unlimited upside. That's why people gamble. It's the same thing over here in life. You gotta gamble, unlimited upside. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. I've made this video before, but I've titled it different. Because I think this is so important. The art of finesse, the art of gambling, like in the words that I described to you. Finesse, gambling, getting your way in life, being a smooth operator, getting your way. Like you just get what you want when you know how to think like this. And I'm just trying to teach this to as many people as possible. So far I've been kind of unsuccessful, but let me know if this kind of analogy helped you out. I have more videos like this on my channel if you like this one. I also have a Telegram group which I'm very active on, which you'll get the most sauce out of me from. If you like the video, like it and stay subscribed if you want to see my future videos as well. I post daily, no excuses. That's all. Take care.